Betting show presented by WSN. Tanner Kern joined alongside Brock Boynton and Davey Covers here. We got an interesting week of college football. It's another week. It's a good week always when you got football, but the problem is the games definitely aren't great. Crazy thing is, though, at the beginning of the season, we were looking at this weekend to be one of the best of the year. We got Penn State, Ohio State. That game doesn't even matter anymore, you know? So how you guys doing?
It's a bye week for Bama. We're healing up, getting ready for the second half of the SEC play for ourselves to end the season strong. But, talk about a disappointment of a weekend. It's like you just got done saying. I think there was like 8 or 9 top 25 matchups. This was a slate. Like, you did not want to miss this weekend, and now we're like twiddling our thumbs. At least still college football. Anything can happen.
Yeah. At least we get to watch some college ball, and there might be a game or two that's exciting. I see that Tennessee game being a shootout, going all out. But other than that, yeah, what a letdown, huh? Penn State, Ohio State. We don't even get a ranked matchup there. Ohio State's obviously ranked, but Penn State fell off the cliff.
Yeah. And rumor is that James Franklin's on his way to Virginia Tech, which I think is kind of a perfect fit for him. There's some big games. The games aren't big enough. You're not expected to win national championships. If you're competing for an ACC title, you probably get a plaque down there. So I think that's a good job for him if he does end up taking that. What do you guys think?
I think it's great. I think him staying, especially up in that region of football area, and being able to, who knows, pull some recruits that you did have good relationship with over there. I think that's a great fit.
Yeah, I think that'll work out really well for him. Like you said, no real big games, but at the end of the day, the ACC has some tight matchups, a good conference. It's nothing crazy, but he'll have his big games that he has to fight for.
Yeah, big games, quote unquote. Like
throw those quotations up.
Definitely smaller than he's been in. But anyways, guys, we do have a pretty big game this weekend. Texas versus Vanderbilt. At the beginning of the year, this would have been Texas minus 21. It is now Texas minus 2.5. People were still surprised that Vanderbilt opened as an underdog in this game. It opened at 3.5 for the most recent opening there. But Texas is big. They're going to have a backup quarterback in the game. That's kind of the wild card here, Matthew Caldwell. In my mind, I'd almost rather have a guy like Matthew Caldwell in the game because he's played a lot of football. It hasn't been at the major level. He's played at a bunch of mid-majors, but he was starting quarterback last year in the mid-majors. So this is a spot where I kind of like Texas a lot, like love them to a point. I don't know if they love them because Vandy could win the game, but I do love Texas as much as I think I'm capable of loving them after what we've seen from them. So, Brock, what do you think of this one?
I know they've been a disappointment to you this year, but I think this is the weekend you get your look back. I love Texas in every possible way. I think they covered the 2.5, especially now 2.5. The last time Texas had a top 10 team come in to Texas and they won was in 2016. They haven't. We're almost a decade. This is a perfect spot for Stark to get his team. Last week was a culture thing. They said that. Double overtime win, they said it was a culture thing. Let's see it again. Let's see the Longhorns just dominate the front portion of the line on defense, on offense, and force Diego to throw the football. I think if you can stop Vanderbilt's run game and force Diego to throw the ball, you saw what he did at Bama. He should have had at least 30 turnovers in the air at Bama. I think you force it. Texas defense is legit.
Yeah. What do you think, David?
Agreed. I'm all over Texas. There's no way Texas doesn't cover this game. I think they're too big for Vandy. I think their trenches are going to be way too strong. The backup QB, it's a roller coaster. But like you said, he's played a lot of games. I don't see them not winning this game big time. And I hate to say it because I want to root for Vandy bad, but I'm going to slam Texas. So no more rooting for Vandy. I love that dog mentality Diego brings, but I think this is the week he loses it and shows he's not an NFL quarterback.
Yeah, I'm very high on Texas this weekend. I think the biggest reason for that too is like coming off last week, you have a situation where you make an amazing comeback against Mississippi State. It either delayed the inevitable if they're going to lose and get knocked out, or it kind of taught them the lesson without having to suffer a loss. And I think that's the biggest thing coming into the spot. How are they going to respond after last week? This could be a huge turning point in the season. Michael Taft looks like he's trending towards playing for them. And just overall, when you look at what they have left, 9-3 does not get them in. So you got to beat Vanderbilt. You go on the road, you worry about Georgia next week. You don't think about that right now. You're going to beat Arkansas, and then you got A&M at home. It's a winnable game for you. I know A&M's lighting the world on fire, but Texas is still very much alive in the playoff conversation. It starts by beating Vanderbilt at home, and I think they're going to come out and show that they are Texas once again.
No, absolutely.
So moving forward for Texas, just big picture here. Do you guys think they go 3-1, 4-0, 2-2 in those final 4 games?
Go ahead, Davey.
This is going to be the tale right here. I think if they dominate this game and win in fashion, I think it's going to bring all the momentum they need to finish out the season 4-0. They play in Georgia next week, if I'm not mistaken, which is going to be a tough game. Let's be honest, that's a really tough game. But I see them beating Georgia. I mean, Georgia looks good, but they don't look like a typical Georgia football team. So I think they can win that. A&M is going to be tough. I mean, they look good. Holy shit, they put a beating on LSU and got Brian Kelly fired. It's going to be a tough finish to the season, but I see them making it back and covering that playoff chance.
Is that Texas A&M game at Texas?
Yeah, that's the big thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'll take Texas defense against that A&M offense any day. I think they'll slow down Reed, and I just think they'll just pound the rock when it comes to the run game. I mean, who knows what type of quarterback you're going to have at that point when it comes to Texas. I mean, if this Troy transfer comes in and dominates, I mean, that's a lot of drama going down in Austin now because who are you going to roll with? Yeah. You're going to roll with Arch, or you're going to roll with this kid out of Troy. So it's like, I just think there's a lot of question marks, same with a lot of different teams right now.
Yeah, I think if you can get to the Texas A&M game at least and make that like a pseudo playoff game in the last week of the season, I mean, that's a spot where I don't mind Texas there. If they
that's going to be game day. I mean, that's going to be I mean, that's going to be talk about an atmosphere.
Yeah, especially if Arch is playing. I do think you get back to Arch, but like I'm okay with Matthew Caldwell this week.
Right.
Like, he can't be worse than Arch has been. And Arch hasn't been terrible. Like,
right.
When you really look at the stats, if he wasn't built up to be the next coming of Peyton Manning at the beginning of the season, his stats are definitely better for a first-year starter in the SEC.
Agreed. And shame on Texas for not putting playmakers around Arch to make him be able to succeed the way he should be able to succeed. I mean, he throws to his roommate every other ball to the Livingston. I mean, number 13. I mean, they're roommates. Yeah. Like, you want to take receptions, take old boy's receptions over if he's playing. I mean, he's gonna get it. Like, I just think I wish they would have more playmakers around Arch because I think his true potential would come out.
Yeah, they lost a lot of weapons last year, and I don't think they were quite prepared for the amount of weapons they were losing. I think they thought they were, but doesn't look like the same offense at all.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Texas is going to be good in the future. Maybe just not be there here this year, but we'll find out. Big game there. So moving down the slate here, we have another big game. We're going to go with Tennessee here. Tennessee's facing Oklahoma. They're a 2.5-point favorite at home. Davey, we'll start with you. What do you think of this one?
I expect this game to be a shootout. I mean, Oklahoma's got the best defense I guess you could say the best defense in the league right now. But at the end of the day, I think this game is going to be a shootout. The Tennessee offense just looks fantastic. Their defense is iffy, up and down. Tennessee's at home. I do not see Tennessee losing this game. I think they'll run away with it, especially after Oklahoma's loss last week at home. I mean, that's a major loss. And their defense stepped up but didn't look that fantastic against Ole Miss. So I think this game's going to be a shootout. Over 55.5 is my bet for that game.
What about you, Brock?
I think the boys are fucking buzzing, man. I mean, Davey and I are rolling right now. I'm also on Tennessee. I think Tennessee covers this. I mean, John has not been able to throw the football coming back from surgery. It's like Dave said, yes, Tennessee's defense is up and down. They do let up the big play. I mean, that's the only reason why they let up 2 scores last week, because of the big play. But if that offense can get rolling the way it should roll at home at 7:30 at night, I mean, place is going to be rocking. I mean, I just think there's going to be a big turnover on the Oklahoma offense that's going to just keep piling up, and I think Tennessee's going to cover that.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think Tennessee finds a way to win. I don't think Oklahoma's that good. I think we started to realize that during the Texas game.
And Tennessee, if your name is not Georgia, Tennessee has a 25 in a row home streak right now.
Okay.
If you're not
Can't beat Georgia.
If you're not Georgia.
And this game ain't nearly as big as Georgia.
Exactly.
I see no way in hell they lose out. They're going to take it at home.
Yeah. Last game we want to break down here real quick before we do end here and ultimately give our parlay. But USC Nebraska, interesting spot here. USC going to face Nebraska. I think Nebraska sucks, but it's going to be cold. Mm-hmm. It's getting physical in the Big Ten. This is the time of the year where USC doesn't necessarily work in the Big Ten. So Brock, what do you think of this one? Are you going to take the points with Nebraska, or are you going to lay them with USC?
I'm going to close my eyes and take it with Nebraska. Legit close my eyes and take it with Nebraska. You go to Illinois, back home. You go to Notre Dame. You got to buy, and now you come to Nebraska. I think USC is 0-12 traveling through two different time zones. So I like you said, it's going to be cold. It's going to be windy. It's going to be rainy over there in Nebraska. Those Cali boys don't even know what that feels like. If they thought Notre Dame was cold, just wait. They're all going to be ski masked up. I just think this is one of those you just close your eyes and take Nebraska.
Yeah.
It's a tough game, honestly. Over under 59.5 looks. I would probably lean the under in a cold game like that. Mm-hmm. Trenches, Nebraska's stronger, I would say. Tough to say. I think Nebraska's overrated, truthfully, mm-hmm. And I think they've proved that at this point. I don't even know if they have any rating, but I don't know. The spread on that game is tough. I'd probably lean Nebraska. I think it opened at 6.5, and it's down to 4.5. Wow. So I think Vegas is catching on to that too. So I think I'll lean Nebraska, but I think the under is probably the play in that game for me.
Okay. Davey's on the totals today. So it's come to that time in the show, boys. Quicker one this week. We'll actually have a little bit longer next week, but we will be going with our parlay. So I think the one we all agree on, let's just call it what it is. Let's take Texas money line. Let's keep it simple. Brock, we'll go to you for the second leg here.
Second leg, give me Tennessee. Give me Tennessee, and is it 2.5?
Yes.
Give me 2.5.
All right. 2.5 there. Tennessee minus 2.5. Plus 208 right now. Davey, third leg.
Well, let's stick with the same game. You guys can do same game parlays, right? Get that over going 55.5 on that Tennessee-Oklahoma game.
All right, and then I will be going with Nebraska plus 4.5. You know what we're going to do? We're going to make this a little safer. Since it is a parlay, it's plus 463. We want to hit one. Let's take Nebraska. Let's buy a few points.
I was going to say, dude, if anything, you could tease it up to 7 or see what the 10 is.
Let's take the 7. If they ain't
you hope they cover at 7.
You hope they cover it. If they don't,
it's a blackout. It's blackout too.
Nebraska's still got a big crowd there. So that's plus 790 right now. Tennessee minus 2.5 plus the over of 55.5. Texas money line, Nebraska plus 7.5. I kind of like that one. This is one of my favorite ones we've cooked up so far.
I'm getting it cooked up in my phone right now. I'm placing it. Let's roll.
Nebraska plus 7.5. Texas money line over 55.5. Tennessee minus 2.5. I love it, guys. I'm looking forward to this one. But anyways, guys, again, shorter show this week. We'll be back next week with a little longer show. Bigger week coming next week. Hopefully Texas takes care of business. All our teams take care of business. Mm-hmm. And we appreciate you guys joining again. Another fun week of college football.
Let's go, baby.
Peace.